Safety harness, check. Making me nervous, check. Oh Lord above. So one of the things we had to do prior to sheathing, and that's what's been taking some time. If you've been following along, you know that the wind blows up here a lot. And so one of the things we needed to do was make a string line along our truss ends and then cut our trusses so that they were all even and ready for that fascia board that's going to go on there. Well, unfortunately, every time we came out here to do that, the wind was blowing. And so it took a long time to actually get those truss ends cut to get the fascia board done. We do have this side done. So this side is all ready for the fascia board that's just going to go along the trusses there. What are we doing?
We're putting the onlookers on this end of the house.
Because they didn't get put on before the truss went up?
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, Charlie was going to take him for a ride, but I don't know. When you chase the cat, now how are you going to keep him from getting his nails up on the paint?
I'm probably going to have to pick him up and load him. Come on. Yeah. Get out.
He needs goggles. So if you've caught our speedster run, the endurance run that Charlie and I did last Labor Day weekend, this is car 93. Oh, are you going to try to put the goggles on him? Oh my gosh. He's not going to let you do that.
Why not?
He says, yeah, no. Oh my goodness. Odie, look at... No, there they go. He says, I don't think so.
He didn't like those.
He did not like those.
All right.
Now, how are you going to get him to... Because he loves to go for buggy rides and he loves to go for car rides. This is how are you going to keep him from falling off of that seat? Maybe you need to put him down in the floor bed.
Oh, he won't stay down there.
Well, what if he falls out? Don't go fast. Maybe put your arm around him.
Okay, we can do that. You ready? Contact. Ready?
I don't know about this, Dad. Now, if he tries to jump out... Maybe just go up the driveway. Charlie thinks all three of us could have been in there. I don't think we could. He had a hold of his leash. That'd be my biggest fear, is that when we ride in the Razor, he gets down in the floorboards, and so he's protected down in there. But up there on the seat, he had no way to be protected. But Charlie was hanging on to his collar as they went, and they won't go very far. They'll just go down the street, down the road. He says, but I'm not done.
Come on. Come on.
He says, all right. Oh, they're good. He didn't even touch
Good
it.
boy.
So Charlie surprised me. Came home with the 93 car, and he decided that we are going to go into town and get ice cream. So we're going to take you along with us. Oh, good grief. Odie's thinking he's supposed to be gone. He's in the window. I don't know if you can see him because of the reflection. The fun thing for me is always getting up in. And then the forklift died. Well, it didn't die. The starter isn't wanting it. Something's wrong with the starter. It isn't wanting to start. We are, of course, going to need the forklift for getting the sheathing and Charlie up on the roof. So his project now is to try to get the forklift fixed. Charlie has got the forklift taken apart. I thought I'd give you a garden tour or a garden update. We have gotten our deer fencing completely around the garden. We just got that plastic kind for this year. Next year we might upgrade to more of a hog panel or a metal fence. We got our drip irrigation started. Not everything has the drip irrigation on it. Charlie's peas are blooming. The little pumpkins Max that I planted, they're popping up. And we've got cantaloupe. We've got some, I don't know how, but we've got some corn coming up by our cantaloupe. Randy must have dropped a couple seeds. But cantaloupe looks really good too. I'm excited about the cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe. I was so afraid that the pumpkins that Max and I planted would not come up. Our local garden center had their pumpkin plants on sale, 30% off, all the live garden, and so I grabbed a couple just in case the next time he is here, if he says, Grandma, how are the pumpkins doing? I can show him. But we lucked out that the ones that him and I planted are coming up. I've already picked quite a bit of spinach. It's doing its seeding thing. Randy's potatoes are looking really, really good. Don't mind the weeds. Ultimately, I will have weed fabric down. But yeah, they're starting to flower. The potato flower, they're looking really good. He's going to have potatoes coming out of his ears. But yeah, some of the house build got put on hold for a couple of weekends while we were trying to get that deer fence up. They were kind of doing a little bit of damage to the corn and whatnot, but it's all looking really, really good. Really, really happy with it. I can't wait until I can get some of that weed fabric on there, and so I'm not spending so much time in there keeping those weeds under control. Garden goals.
This contact here, and there's a contact come around this way. So there's this metal disc. When the contactor sucks it up, it comes up against this contact. This contact takes power from the battery through to this to turn the starter motor. And you can see it's all pitted and burn up. So
That's how come I couldn't get it to start.
that's why you couldn't get it to start. The good thing is we can get this contactor out of here and get it polished up and whatnot to put back in, and then we'll turn this and those copper contacts back around and give it some more life. And
Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.